Any advice for people with depression and suicidal thoughts? I've had these a lot. A bunch. Like, not even gonna joke and not even gonna fuck around. Within the last few years, I've had probably the most suicidal thoughts I've had in my life. And last night, I kind of did a song about it, but it was kind of subliminal. And I think that people with depression and suicidal thoughts will understand it, but it's called Bigger Than Me. And I was thinking about leaving this earth, and then I thought about how much bigger this shit is than me. And it's not about us. And as much as we would like it to be, it's about our loved ones and the people that actually do love us, that we keep pushing away because of our feelings. And we keep doing these things that say, well, nobody can help me. I don't want to be talked to. I don't want to be talked down to. I don't want to be talked like I'm less of a person, but just because I feel the way I feel. And it's not that. It's really people that just don't understand what you're going through in your mind, especially if you're clinically depressed. That turns into something else because it's really, really, really uncontrollable. And it's a condition. And people do not get that. They don't understand that. But you have to know that that's happening. You have to keep a list on you. Keep a list on you of things to do to get you back to actual reality and not your depressive part of your mind. You have to have something on you. You have to have a system. Like when I have anxiety attacks, like on a plane, I have a list of things that I think to myself. Why are you having this anxiety attack? What are you afraid of? Are you being silly? Are you making up irrational shit? Is this really going to happen? Do you think that this plane is really going to crash? Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And when I'm just chilling, like, do you actually think that these people are mad at you that haven't even fucking met you? Do you actually think that there's like, you know, you have to get these irrational thoughts out of your mind, and that takes a lot of time to build up the system that you need in order to have that. So there's times where you think the worst. You think the absolute fucking worst. You think, man, there's been times I convinced myself that my wife was going to kill me in my sleep. There's been times that I convinced myself that I was just gonna die just sitting up playing video games one day because my heart did like an irregular thing, and I'm like, all right, this is it. I started telling my wife I love her. It was very nice being married, and yeah, I'm about to die in a second. So, you know, and that was like my first anxiety attack, and I was like, this got to be it. This is it. This is what death feels like right here. This is it. And we have those thoughts, and I didn't mind it because I was already depressed. So when the anxiety attacks started coming in, I was like, shit, I guess it's what I've been waiting on. Fuck it. Here we go. And, you know, not to laugh at it, but to look back at how silly those thoughts are, not being clinically depressed, then I can look back and say, well, this has happened before. Here's what happened after that. When I came back to my senses, here are the things that I had to go through. Here's what it was. It's heart palpitations, you know, your chest your heart feel like it's about to bust out your chest, and these things start feeling so crazy that it's like, fuck am I here for? Nobody can help me. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but that's not true. There's a ton of people that know what you're going through because, I mean, not to make light of it, but we've made a whole fucking genre of music out of it. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be somebody else that knows about it. There has to be. There's a whole genre of music made of it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, your arms feel weird. Your shit start going numb, and you're like, I heard that your arms go numb when you're having a heart attack. So this must be a fucking heart attack. You know what I'm saying? So you know there's other people that know about this. And there's people alive that know about this. There's people that's still alive that know about this. You have to try to incorporate these thoughts into your depression. Don't replace your depression with these thoughts, but incorporate these thoughts into your depression. I'm not saying that it's very easy and it's all you got to do is think these things and you won't be depressed anymore. But just when you get the most depressed, at least try to conjure these thoughts and it'll be a lot better. you'll be able to get through your episodes. You'll be able to get through things. And especially if you're clinically depressed, I know they give you not only medication, but they give you mantras. They give you, they prescribe you time for meditation as well as medication. So you gotta, there's things you do within yourself that can help you get through your episodes. Not saying that you won't have episodes, it'll make the episodes easier. And you know they're gonna pass. You know they're gonna pass because, for one, you're thinking about the last time you felt like this and it passed. Because now there's a next time. This is the next time that you're going through it, and you said this was the last time. So now you gotta hold yourself to the next time. So, not to say you won't have these episodes, but in order to make those episodes better, think about the previous episodes and what got you out of those and what happened after those things and how you felt after those things and how you apologized to people and not for, and not for being depressed. And that's a thing that I tell people too. Stop fucking apologizing for being depressed. I know you feel like you're a burden on people and, you know what I'm saying, people don't want to deal with you. That's because them people's is dicks and you don't need to be around them people any fucking ways. Stop fucking apologizing for feeling the way you feel. Everybody got their times. You're not a burden. You're not a burden. You're not putting pressure on people. Ain't nobody hanging around you just to watch you. Ain't nobody hanging around you to make sure you don't kill yourself. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. There are people around you that love you, but the people that stick around when you go through your episodes, them people love you the most. So you're not a burden on them people. You're not taking up their time. You're not, don't fucking say, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm crying like this. They know why you crying like that. And they understand. Let them chill. Let them be around you. Let them fuck with you. Let that happen. I can do this shit all night. I'm sorry. I've been through it a lot. And I got a lot to say about it. So trust me, just look into it, read about it. Don't take all your advice from celebrities because it's not it's not the best gauge because we got other stuff to look forward to, stuff like that. But look at the people around you. Look at the people in your neighborhood. There's somebody else in your neighborhood with depression. The statistics are there. It's a fact. It's a scientific fact. If you live in a neighborhood bigger than 20 people, there's somebody else that feels the same exact way as you, and you motherfuckers need to talk. Meet all your people, man. Go around the neighborhood, walk around. Check that shit out. See who's outside doing shit by themselves. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. If that means anything, you know what I'm saying? We out here. And I say we because we all going through this shit together. Yep, I believe that. I believe that. They say they're clinically depressed and their dad doesn't believe in depression. And I completely understand that because the generation before mine, they just feel like you just need to bootstrap it. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Quit that crying and shit. And but they also believe in don't speak unless you're spoken to. They also believe that you should eat every fucking morsel of food off your plate, or you wasting food. And somehow if you don't eat all your food off your plate, then the people starving in Africa could have used that food for something like that. Like they believe some weird shit because they didn't know this was a real fucking thing. They just thought if you was depressed back in the day, you were a pussy, and that don't make no fucking sense. Because if I know anything about how I fuck, pussies can take a beating more than anything. God damn it. So, you're actually the stronger of the goddamn bunch, god damn it. And so, you know what I'm saying? If you survive, if you survive untreated, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that generation before us, before all this shit, that generation before us, man, they believed in so much shit that was harmful. You know what else they believed in? They believed that if you tie a belt around your stomach and just shake it a bunch, you lose weight. That's fucking weird. So you just tie a belt around your shit and you just, I can feel the pounds melting off. Here we go. This is it. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? They also believe that shit. Like, she was dumb as hell. But yeah, don't do what you got to do. Do what the fuck you got to do. I know there's not a lot of money to go around. And it's hard to get like a therapist and shit like that. But sometimes you don't need certified therapy. If you're clinically depressed, you just need somebody to listen. Go to your fucking community center and sit down. Go to a random high school and just sit down with the guidance counselor. You know what I'm saying? Just go to people. Go to different people. Fuck, start a forum. Fuck, get on Instagram. Shit. You know what I'm saying? If you really need people to talk to, there's subreddits for this shit. There's, there's forums for this shit. Like, there's people that have gathered together that all feel the same way. Go look for that. Go look for that group and feel safe. Feel safe. This shit ain't made to go out there and fucking grab yourself by your bootstraps and try to fucking thug it out. That shit ain't cool, man. Don't do that shit. But we love you over here. Nappy boy love you.
No, the same
You know what I'm saying?
If
Shut it down.
Right. And all you non-depressed motherfuckers, go check on your friends. Shit. Especially the funny ones. Go check on your funny ass friends. If you got a friend that's like, oh, you need to do stand-up, that motherfucker probably crying right now because the most depressed motherfuckers make everybody else laugh. Just to hide the fact that they depressed. You go check on your funny friends. For real. Real shit.